Hi, I'm Kirsty Meakin from Nail Nails. In this video, I'm going to show you how to do a natural overlay on a natural nail to give it some strength. I'm not very strong, am I? So we've got natural nails here and I am going to overlay them. So let's work on this one first, this middle finger. Everyone likes me working on a middle finger for some reason. Tammy's got lots of little white sort of marks on her nails. That is due to the fact that she does so much with her hands. She is a mother. She is a girlfriend, and you know, just them alone, you end up doing a lot with your hands. She also works. All right, Tiger. And she works, and the job that she does, she uses her hands a lot. So she tends to bash them a lot. So that's why she's got the marks. So I'm going to push back the cuticles. Just going to gently buff over. Just to remove this surface shine. I'm just going to file the shape. We've got a soft square nail. And then I'm going to wipe over using the gel residue wipe off solution. Nice and squeaky clean, just like fairy dishes. Hands that do dishes feel as soft as your face, my green fairy liquid. I'm going to use Cameo, which is one of the pale pinks. I'm going to bleed out the back of the brush when I pick the bead up. So I'm going to blot the back of the brush out. And I'm going to put this pale colour at the end. Because we want this to look natural. And obviously the end of the nail is a paler colour because it doesn't have the nail bed underneath it. And the nail bed is full of blood and it makes it nice and pink. Obviously we don't have that on the end. And I'm going to do a very thin, wet layer of Cameo blending up. Then I've got Dramatic Pink, a little bit of Warm Beige, only a little. Very thinly, this is Warm Beige, and then we're going to go over the top with the Dramatic Pink. The Dramatic Pink is transparent, but it's got a nice pink hue to it, so it'll add some pink. When you do an acrylic overlay, one of the good things that you can do is you can create a deeper C curve. So you can do that by pinching the nail like you would do if it was a tip or if it was a sculpted nail. We're going to file this nail now. So side walls first. And then we're going to do the cuticle. Same filing routine as I always do. Make sure the free edge is nice and straight. So the benefits of having a natural overlay done in acrylic or hard gel is the fact that that person can then grow their nails a lot longer because, you know, they've got that support there on the nail. They can have gel polish on and off and their natural nail will not get hit by any files, because having gel polish on and off does, you know, it does affect the natural nail a little bit. You know, it's inevitable that a file or a buffer is going to keep making contact with the natural nail. That's just the nature of, you know, a gel polish manicure on a natural nail. But if you have an overlay like this in acrylic or gel, every time you have that taken off, you'll go over with an electric file or a hand file and it'll touch the acrylic and not your nail. So to maintain something like this, you would have these filled in every 2 to 3 weeks. By that I mean the back part that grows as it grows down, as the nail grows, you would then infill that area there. Going to wipe over with pure acetone. Give it a wipe. And then you could put a gel polish on. You know, you could add a nice colour. Or you can just keep it natural and add a top coat, which is what I'm going to do. And then I will do exactly the same to all of the other nails. And I'll show you what that looks like at the end. So I've completed all of the application, the filing and the top coat, and that's what they look like. Natural nails. Now Tammy can go to work and pretend that they are still just natural nails. They are natural nails. They are. They just have a little bit of help on top. Just a little bit of a security blanket on top. Just to make them a little bit stronger. Oh, your nails, they're so strong. Ta-da! Look how natural they look. I mean, I know they are natural, but, you know, just that little bit of a help on top.
Pinched?
Yeah, pinched them a little bit just to, you know, give them a bit more curve, make them a bit more streamlined. Definitely an improvement on the naturalness. We've enhanced the natural beauty. There you are, guys. I hope you've enjoyed that video. Super simple. Have a little go at that. Do you know what this is good for? Just absolutely awesome for the ladies that want to grow their own natural nails. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Give us a thumbs up. All the products that we've used today are in the description box below. Check us out on Facebook and Instagram. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye. Oh, okay. Oh. I've been no good as an actor. Okay. I'm Kirsten McGee. Oh dear. Oh dear me. Old wives' tale, that is.
You're making me sound like a She uses her hands a lot. A job.
Oh yeah. Oh no, she doesn't. No. She works in a factory.
Prefer it when I was a